Yes, Auto Chief, new week, new car. Ghana, pay attention. It's your man, Do Your Fair Japan. But I tell you, when you see me in the street, call me QB. Alternatively, you can call me Antiko Fortsan. You know, I'm here because last week I came to tell you that every week you're going to see my face because I'm going to be speaking with auto technician. You see, as I mentioned technician, people will say, is it electrician? No, technician, because he can only fix. He understands the mechanism. Understand that. So I can't speak too much English. You are here. Charlie, nice. The feedback that I got of the first episode, people wanted to see you. They want to see you every week. Yeah. So this week, what do you have for us?
This week, what we have is about, we're going to talk about the transmissions, the auto transmissions, and how the anatomy of the transmissions and, how to maintain them, and how best we can try in a small way to at least keep them always
running.
Running.
Yeah, because you know the thing about automatic transmission is that when everything is shifting smooth, it's a beautiful mechanism, very beautiful system, but it requires maintenance, proper maintenance. So that's why we are here. So I mean, in elaborating about you see the manual one, I have to be the one to change the gears, and I'm assisted by a clutch. A clutch. I'm assisted by clutch. And so the automatic, what happens?
So with the automatic, it's fluid.
Okay.
It's fluid where you have your torque converter, your pressure pump.
I see.
And planetary gears,
with
some clutches in there.
So even though I'm not stepping on any clutch, inside
it has its own solenoids that open and close, like trying to
so do the same thing ordinarily I would have done.
That is it actually works with the control board now.
Okay.
So as you speed up, the control board tells the vehicle that you are now at this speed.
Okay.
So change.
Okay.
So when you come down, it also tells the control board that now the vehicle is at this speed, so come down.
Okay.
So that's why it's automatic.
Okay.
Yeah. So with this transmission, less stress.
Okay. And I think that's the reason why people love it.
Attest to the fact that almost all of us, at least, we like the automatics now. Yeah.
Now, the city of Accra, the traffic, if you have a manual shift and you are not really like a master, even if you're a master, you're exactly. All right, so what car are we standing in front of? Yeah, so if you can use it to demonstrate.
We're standing in front of this Mercedes-Benz GLK 350, right?
Right.
Yeah, 350. And there's a V6 powered engine. And
so this one, the automatic, how many gears?
This is, I think, 6 gears.
Okay.
Yeah, this is 6 gears.
All right.
So such a complex car like this and a very valuable car like this, you need to get at least good things to maintain your car. And it shouldn't be just a hearsay. You need to have the manufacturer specifications
in terms of the fluid, the automatic transmission fluid.
Anything that you have to do on the car, at least you have to get the manufacturer specifications.
Okay.
So
so this one, just so I carry the people along.
Yeah.
Usually for cars, automatic transmissions, what's the recommended interval for change? You know, for engine oil, we all know it's either, we say, between 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
So usually, in terms of
5,000
kilometers,
8,000
kilometers. Exactly. Yeah. So when it comes to transmission fluid, automatic transmission, how do we the interval?
Yeah. So the interval when it comes to transmissions, I think for about a year, that's approximately about 15,000 kilometers to probably 25,000 kilometers.
Okay.
You should be able to change your transmission and transmission fluid. This is because of the driving conditions we have here in the country, and the temperatures we also encounter here. Right.
Because I've read a little, somewhere that when it comes to driving conditions, ours is considered severe driving conditions, and they mention 3 things. They mention the stop and go traffic. They also mention the extreme heat, and they even add the dust. Exactly, dust. So, but another thing I also know is that different manufacturers tend to recommend different intervals. I know, for instance, Kia and Hyundai, they usually will say the first time you should do your transmission changes when your car is around 60,000 miles.
Yes.
So, how about that? How does that work with other manufacturers?
With the automatic transmission, it can be a lifetime because there are clutches in there, and you would have to
listen to this. This is very important because I've even read some of those things before. Yeah. But he's saying that cannot be possible because please go on. You are saying clutches.
There are clutches in there where at least a little wear goes around in there, like it goes in there. So, and with the quality of the fluid, when it's actually experienced higher temperature or
like what we have here,
it begins to lose its let me say efficacy.
Right, so it breaks down.
It breaks down, and the quality drops.
Right.
So you would have to. That is why the replacement is necessary.
I can pay attention. You see, this one facts from the technician. He knows what he's talking about. So good. Yeah. So now there's another thing. So now we know you've given us enough information about why we need to maintain an automatic transmission. And then the next question is, we've also moved and talked about the interval.
Yeah.
Now it's about the product. Are quality products available for you to do this?
Yeah, there are so many inferior products, and there are quality products as well.
Okay.
And sometimes someone might be looking for a product that the manufacturer itself has maybe provided, maybe saying Mecom V or maybe Mobile, but we should look out for the grade.
Okay.
The grade.
In terms of we shouldn't look too much to the brands.
To the brands, we should look at
what the brands specify.
That is it.
Okay.
What they specify.
So you were saying this is 6-speed. So this automatic 6-speed.
Yes.
I know, for instance, when it comes to a brand like Hyundai or Kia, for most of the 6-speeds, they will say SP4 or SPH4.
Yeah.
For Mercedes, what would they talk about?
For Mercedes, I think they use the MB 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
All those indicators.
Right.
But the whole thing is that after we check and we get to know the actual specs that we need for the replacement, then we'll have to get its equivalent brand.
Okay.
That is it.
Okay.
And for now, the brand I use now is still Totachi.
Okay.
And Totachi has this particular brand in there, and it's
which one?
LV.
Okay.
LV is, I think, the Stron 6 equivalent, and it has this Mercedes-Benz. Okay. So with the grades, the grades that we want for this particular vehicle, this GLK, Totachi has all these grades in there. So let me call my guy to bring one Totachi ATF so that we can have a look. Okay. Thank you. So this is automatic transmission fluid multi-vehicle LV, and when we look at the grades here, it's at GM Dextron 6, Mecon LV, ATF WS, but with Mercedes it uses MB. This particular one uses MB 236, I think 23641. So it has its grade in there.
Right.
So that is why we recommend that this is actually a new engineered oil. Which it's really good for our conditions this year.
All right. Good. All right. Then one more thing. So with the engine oil, for instance, here I can see the engine oil, and I know where to even check. But here, when it comes to transmission, if I have the car and I want to check even how my oil, the color of the oil and everything, how can I do it?
Yeah, so there are cars that have this a dipstick for the transmission.
For the automatic?
For the automatic.
Okay.
Yeah, for the automatic transmission. Other cars have dipsticks for the transmissions. And
this one does it have?
This one doesn't use a dipstick.
Okay. So how do you check?
It has these plugs.
Okay.
On the transmission box, on the gearbox itself. where there's a filling point,
Okay.
and there's a draining.
But I mean, I can't see them.
So this one, unless you go to your mechanic,
Okay.
or come to me, and then I will check.
Okay.
That for you. And with the vehicles that have the dipsticks, you have to start your vehicle. You have to start the engine before you can check the right level.
Really?
Yes.
Is that only for the automatic?
For all automatic.
I see. Again, if you can just repeat so that people pay attention.
Before you check your transmission oil level, that's your ATF oil level on your transmission or your gearbox, you have to first start your engine.
Any particular reason why?
Yes, with the auto transmissions, because of the torque converter.
Okay.
When you start,
that's me. I still don't understand. But you another time we'll come for explanation.
When you start, that's when it begins to circulate and then give you the actual level.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
It gives you the actual level there.
Good information. I'm learning something new.
So you realize that when you turn it off, the transmission goes higher. The oil.
Oh, that's how it works.
So
okay.
Yes.
All
that's
right,
how it works.
All right.
And it also expands.
Okay.
So it also has a range.
Okay.
Cold and hot.
Okay.
Cold and hot, low and high.
Okay.
Cold, low and high.
Okay.
And hot, low and high.
I see.
Yes.
That's a lot to get in. But that's the reason why my people, Ghana, Accra, don't worry yourself. You see, the automatic transmission is a complex mechanism. So bring it to this man for periodic maintenance. You see, where are we located? Let's plug you in. Auto Loop, where? Just this one, advertise yourself.
This my shop or our shop here.
Yes,
Auto
very
Professionals
important.
Loop is at Coastal Junction on the Spinters Road.
Right.
Just I think about 200 meters drive from, off the Spinters Road from the Coastal Junction.
Great. So in fact,
come here
let me just end it off for him. All he's saying is that you see the automatic transmission is a complex mechanism. So just come to the professional and you take care of you. Because he's mentioned torque converter. I mean, I call myself a Tochi, but these torque converter things, I'm still learning them. Understand that. So, in fact, Lucas, always you've done the right thing. We appreciate your time. Next week we are here.
Yeah.
So we are Accra. Big up this man, and don't forget the reason why I'm here. I want to help you maintain your car, save some money in these harsh times. Yes. So until next week, when you see my face, it's adios. Bye bye. Midasi.